Mukilteo is a scenic waterfront city in Washington state, located on Puget Sound, known for its historic lighthouse, beautiful parks, and ferry service to Whidbey Island. It offers stunning views of the Olympic Mountains and a tranquil atmosphere, blending nature with small-town charm. Mukilteo was where 16-year-old Tyler Joel Christensen, who lived with his parents and 4 sisters, mysteriously vanished in April of 2016. Tyler was the middle child, and his sister said he often joked that because of this, he was the rose among the thorns. Tyler lived in a deeply religious household and was homeschooled, and was described by his loved ones as a young man who was very friendly, hardworking, and creative, who often helped out neighbours by carrying out odd jobs for them. He was also talented at wood and metalwork, making all sorts of furniture. Tyler loved hiking and riding his motorcycle in his spare time. On April 19, 2016, at approximately 6:30 p.m, 16-year-old Tyler left his home on the 5300 block of Picnic Point Road in Edmonds, Washington. He had told his family of his intention to jog to a youth group meeting at the local Spring of Life Church on the 4700 block of 116th Street Southwest in Mukilteo, approximately a mile away. He had made this run numerous times before, according to his father. He was allegedly seen on Beverly Park Road. However, rather oddly, Tyler never arrived at the church. In the hours following, there was no sign of him, and the teen was officially reported missing at around 3:30 a.m. the following morning, April 20th. In the days following his vanishing, search and rescue teams, police and volunteers searched the immediate area for Tyler, but found nothing to indicate what had happened to him. Police received a number of tips and potential leads, however, none proved fruitful. Police determined that the 16-year-old had actually ventured in the opposite direction of the church that night, which left his family baffled. He normally took the same trail to church and had no idea why he would venture away from it. According to his sister, the Christensen family were initially very concerned that something sinister had happened to Tyler, that he had perhaps been hurt on the trail. However, later came to discover that he left the family home of his own free will. Police found some sort of evidence to indicate he had made these plans to leave. When questioned as to why Tyler left of his own volition that night in April of 2016, his family had no idea at all. He didn't appear to have any problems at home or otherwise, and had no history of mental illness or running away. Despite police coming to the conclusion that Tyler had left of his own volition, they also determined his disappearance was suspicious, mainly due to the fact he was close-knit with his family and the church community. His disappearance in itself was very out of character. Weeks passed with no trace of Tyler until a tip came into the authorities from a man who claimed to have picked up a male hitchhiker in their teens somewhere between Kingston and Paulsbo, Washington, between 10:30 and 11 p.m. on April 19th. The man had seen a missing persons flyer of Tyler and immediately recognised him and contacted the authorities. It's believed the young man the driver gave a lift to, who was carrying a backpack with him, had also taken the ferry to Kingston from Edmonds earlier that same night. The driver described the boy as upbeat and was asking for directions to Shelton in Mason County. The teen also relayed his plans to go hiking along the Olympic Peninsula and National Park. The man dropped this individual off on Viking Avenue between Paulsbo and Silverdale. Authorities quickly followed up this lead, but sadly the trail quickly went cold. Christensen's sister, Liz, told the media that the driver described her brother to a T, as articulate, polite, his personality and general demeanour. Given these details, his family were certain that this young man who had been offered a ride almost certainly was 16-year-old Tyler. This was further backed up by the physical appearance and clothing described by the driver, and the timing in which he was collected, the very same night Tyler disappeared. Search and rescue teams, canine units and helicopter teams scoured the peninsula for any signs of Tyler, but sadly found no trace of him, despite their best efforts. Clues in this case came few and far between. However, almost a month after his disappearance, on May 13th, Christensen's dark-coloured backpack was found abandoned by the High Steel Bridge near Shelton. Inside lay a number of items of interest, including some emergency foil blankets which had been used, some unopened food supplies, and a pair of sweatpants. A ferry ticket was also found in a pocket, which confirmed Tyler had arrived on the peninsula on April 19th, the night he was last seen alive. Authorities were unable to determine how long the backpack had been there for, and despite getting assistance from canine units once again, no trace of Tyler was found in the immediate vicinity, adding further intrigue to this perplexing mystery. Following his disappearance, the Christensen family printed out flyers and set up a website, helpfindtyler.com. They also created several social media pages to raise awareness of his case. His information was entered into NCMEC's database, where more recently in 2020 an age progression image of Tyler, age 20, was created by a digital forensic artist at the National Centre for Missing and Exploited Children. The Christensen family posted on his yearly anniversary on their Help Find Tyler Facebook page, and in 2018 wrote, quote, "We do not know why he left, if he is still out there, or if he is with the Lord. We have not given up hope that we will someday be reunited with Tyler, but we have no new information or leads to help us find him or know what happened. Please pray for new information, for answers, and for continued strength, hope, and trust in the one who knows all the answers." They last posted on the page in 2021 on the 5th anniversary of Tyler's disappearance with the simple yet poignant post, quote, "5 years is a long time," alongside a photograph of Tyler. His sister Liz, who was hopeful that her brother simply left on an adventure at the time, told Fox 13 Seattle, quote, "We want Tyler to come home. Whatever's going on, it doesn't matter why he left. We're not mad, we're not upset. We just want to know that he's okay." All his family want is for Tyler to make some sort of contact with them, to reassure them that he is alive and well. It's been 8 years since he vanished, and as time continues to pass, many fear that something else may have happened to him. When Tyler Christensen was last seen alive in April of 2016, he was 16, almost 17 years old. He is described as being a Caucasian male with light brown hair and blue eyes, standing at 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighing approximately 145 pounds. His hair was styled into a buzz cut when he disappeared, and he notably had a half-inch scar on his left ankle. He was last seen wearing a light blue shirt and a pair of dark blue shorts. It's unclear exactly what possessions Tyler had on his person, given his backpack was later found. Due to the unclear nature of the circumstances involved here, this case is classified as an endangered runaway. The case remains open, but sadly unsolved. Unfortunately, very little information is available regarding Christensen's disappearance. His DNA has, however, been entered into federal missing persons databases in case a match is flagged up, potentially with any unidentified remains. If alive today in 2024, Tyler would be 25 years old. Those with any information regarding the disappearance of Tyler Christensen are urged to contact Snohomish County Sheriff's Office at 425 407 3970.